Good afternoon. While we are not here to see a real boxing fight, we are going to see a fight for an optimized deposit conversion. So brokers work hard. They work hard to make sure that their business has all the unique selling points, whether it's the spreads, commissions, platform, technology, social features, and so on. What I'm here to tell you today is why brokers should not stop there, why the deposit flow is just as crucial to the success of their business as its unique features. By the deposit flow, I mean the point from which traders first consider to make a deposit to the execution of a successful transaction itself and to future redeposits. I'm going to tell you right now that a good optimized deposit flow as compared with the standard deposit flow can make a huge difference, maybe up to 40% of possible trading transactions just don't happen due to the bad user experience, meaning that brokers simply lost the trader at the point of deposit. So let's do it right now. Let's dive into the details of deposit flow. I'm going to show you the hidden opportunities that exist along the flow, often missed, that can significantly improve conversions and also, very importantly, give the traders a feeling of security and consistency throughout the process. So the round one will be about localization. I was going to introduce you to a Russian trader, a first-time depositor who has come to deposit, but unfortunately abandoned. So what problems do you see here? Let's take a look at the screen, and we see that first of all it is in English, but the trader is Russian. Second, the currency is in euro, not rubles. And third, the trader, like many Russians, doesn't use even Visa or MasterCard. His favorite payment method, Kiwi Wallet, isn't even available. So the trader has abandoned the page, and now let's look at an optimized deposit page. You can see here that the trader has his own language, currency, and he sees his favorite payment method first. That's very important. We call this feature localization. It means that the system automatically recognizes traders' geolocation and displays the correct options. Now we go to the second round, which is about redeposit. Okay, we have the trader comes again to the website, wants to make a redeposit, and personalization of the deposit process is a key element for perhaps the most critical aspect of the deposit flow, which is basically the speed of the deposit. You can't slow a trader down when they are on the way to make a deposit. So of course, the deposit form should be as short as possible, containing only the most critical elements that are needed. Localization, we already talked about, helps take care of that first-time depositor. But now let's take a look when a trader comes to make a second deposit on a non-optimized page. So basically, we see that the trader is required here to re-enter all his personal details, payment details, and so on. But with today's technology, there is no need for the trader to have to refill all his preferences again. He should be able to make what we call just one-click redeposit. Have a look at the optimized version, and here you can see that with the trader ID, the system remembers his preferred payment method, his last deposit amount, his credit card number, and so on. So all he actually has to do is just one click. The third round will be the conversion recovery. So despite all the efforts that we made with the simplified user interface for the specific trader, there are still cases where the transaction will be declined. But with the conversion recovery tools, we give the trader the smart options so that the transaction could be saved at the end of the day. And here's what happens with the non-optimized deposit page. Basically, you just get a simple error message that the transaction has been failed. What happens many times in this case is that the traders will walk away or abandon the deposit process. What the broker needs is to be able to guide him through this process without missing a bit. And here's what an optimized page will offer. This is the conversion recovery, which is basically to prompt the trader that first we recognize why the deposit has been failed, and second, intelligently redirects the trader to continue the transaction. So in this example, it will prompt the trader to try to enter a smaller amount. And with this, sometimes the transaction will be saved and will be completed successfully. Another example is to just prompt the trader to choose from another optional payment methods that are available. And there's no need to just let the trader walk away after he already expressed his desire to make a deposit. Okay, we are going to the fourth round, which is the platform optimization. So it's pretty obvious these days that the design of the deposit page, like of the entire platform, has to work great across all devices like a PC, mobile, tablet, and sometimes even TV. So one may think, okay, I'm using responsive design, I'm okay. And what I want to make here is just one word of caution about responsive designs. While it's been around for several years now, it's still in many ways a fledgling methodology, and in many cases can be buggy. So if most of the traders are on mobile, you really want to check that the design works throughout. Sometimes safer bet to prevent the disaster above is an interface that was specifically designed top to bottom for each mobile platform. So I want to show you an example of a non-optimized page. Obviously, you can see what happens when a trader tries to make a deposit on his mobile with a non-optimized page. He cannot see the entire form, and he can see that it was not designed for the mobile platform. It doesn't fit the screen, small text, and feeling of unease to complete the transaction. While on an optimized page, for each platform, it appears a native component of the broker system, and therefore the trader's confidence to complete the transaction is increased. So this is about the platform compatibility. And next round is about the customization. Sometimes there's a total discontinuity between the broker's website and his payment page, the deposit page, which is leading to a certain percentage of traders to abandon, and not only to abandon, although abandonment is not only the issue, the consistency factor and the feeling of security are jeopardized due to the lack of customizations. What we are offering here is that the brokers will be able to customize the entire deposit page. You can see that the trader has navigated a bit around the site. He has found the trade that he wishes to make, and now he has clicked away from the site to the deposit page. If you see what happened is here, there's a total discontinuity between the broker side and this payment page. Let's see how some simple customization features can turn things around 180 degrees. Customization shouldn't require any programming at all. With the good do-it-yourself theme builder, basically brokers can turn a standard page into the one that get continuous look and feel to the entire trading platform. adding logo, custom colors, unique fields, move placement of fields around the page, and so on. The last round that I would like to talk about is the A/B testing. So we have done all this effort, and what we want to make sure is that we are doing it in the right direction. So a proper A/B testing tool will provide brokers with the analytics that are required to make the conclusions which deposit page converts better for the specific brokerage. And this is definitely a knockout here. So I'd like to sum up what we have briefly discussed, which are the benefits of smart payment technology. So compared to a standard deposit flow, we can see that brokers can enjoy up to 12% increase due to localization of the service, up to 15% increase due to conversion tools, and up to 30% total increase in successful transactions. So for us, it's quite obvious who won this fight, and we hope that this short presentation helps you to win your fight as well. If there are any questions, you're welcome to ask now or meet us later in the booth. If no questions, then thank you very much.